That's not bad. Hey. Oh, there we go. You're not first. What's up? Nothing. Nothing. You're not first, so don't act like you're first. Hello. Oh, it's you. Yeah, did you not realize that when you clicked on the thumbnail of my fucking face? Pretty sure you knew. Pretty sure you knew. That's right, I'm first. No one else was first. TJ, I'm pregnant. Cool. Are you gonna get an abortion or what? I'm here to rant about electoralism like Paul? No. I have more interesting things to occupy my mind with, unless you guys get me started on a rant about it, I guess. I don't really feel any tremendous need to worry about electoralism. I feel like there's bigger fish to fry, but you know. TJ, how does Biden's pee taste like? I don't know. Probably like flat ginger ale. You know. I'm early. Good for you. What's the biggest fish you fried? Fucking this big. Can't see my arms, but they're outstretched dramatically. So yeah, it's definitely the biggest fish. Love you, TJ. See the video of that HM worker breakdown after being verbally harassed by a customer. What are your thoughts? I don't know what you're talking about. HM? Landscape mode is for fools. I agree. This is the true mode. Are you a fan of the Gary Oldman Dracula film? That film has one of my favorite film openings ever. I love the origin of Dracula. I play that for people, and people who don't like it, I know that they're not quality. You know, it's like if you don't like the origin story that movie crafted for Dracula, like I've showed it to some people and they've been like, that didn't make sense. It's like, well, you're garbage. No, I know your shit. Why would the cross start bleeding? You don't understand art. You're dumb. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know what I mean. That's all that really matters. It loses 90% of its energy after that opening scene. No, not really. No, it pretty much stays good throughout. Even with the awkward performances of Keanu and what's her face. It's a great film. I mean, it's good. It's fucking solid. I like what's the redhead's name? The redhead with the titties. Oh my god, she's so hot in that movie. Whatever her fucking name was. When's the next vid? I don't know. Not Mina. Mina's the main bitch. I'm talking about her way hotter friend that Dracula should have been more interested in. God. No, I'm pretty sure Mina's the main chick, isn't she? Jeb 2024, please clap. Maybe it was Mina. I don't know. Whatever. Redhead with nice titties. I can't remember it either. Who cares? Was it Lucy? No, that doesn't sound right. Someone IMDb this shit. in the credits it says redhead with nice titties. I mean, that makes sense. That's how I remember her character. It is Lucy? Okay, cool. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. What movie? Dracula. Paul is right, you are wrong. About what? TJ, will you help me with the dialogue in Facade? Sure. I've never seen you in jeans. You look like someone's dad. I literally wear jeans every day, so I don't know. If this is the first time you see me in it, then it's probably the first time you've seen my legs. About everything? Oh, okay, cool. Nope. TJ, will you be doing burpees to lose weight? I don't know what that is. So no. Just get a rocking chair already. I already have I've had a rocking chair for years. I thought TJ just floated everywhere. Yeah. I'm just a levitating torso. Chris Christie is running for president again? Okay. I guess his time, he feels like his time has come, sure. Wait, it's like, we're not even, wait, why is anyone running for president? It's 2021, no one should be running for president yet. What should be my opening line? Be to Trip? What are you asking me? Who the fuck is Trip? What are you talking? What are you talking about, bitch? Eddie Murphy's Vampire in Brooklyn is one of the weirdest, most unwatchably bad movies I've ever seen. Because, like, there's a lot of shit movies out there. But, that one, I don't know. It has, like, a special level of shittiness. Like, you kind of want it to be a comedy because it stars Eddie Murphy, so you're like, okay, is it going to be, like, funny? And then it doesn't even try to be funny, but then occasionally it does try to be funny, and you're like, what is this doing? Like, what's the deal with this fucking movie? This movie doesn't even fucking know what it wants to be. Why would you even watch an Eddie Murphy movie? Dude, what are you talking about? Eddie Murphy was fucking the shit back in the 80s. Like, Eddie Murphy's been in a ton of great movies. They're just all old, because everything he does now sucks. But, like, there's a reason he still has a career, even though he's been in nothing but shit for, like, the better part of, like, 2 or 3 decades now. It's because back in the 80s, he was the shit. He was so good. It's almost, like, impossible to fucking fathom how good he was back in the 80s, dude. Dope. Motherfucker was dope. Dope ass motherfucker back in the 80s. 80s. Oh my god, his stand-up too was like so good, okay? You know, like you can't fuck with Eddie Murphy back in his prime. Mad? Don't say mad at me, bitch. You know what the fuck you're talking about. Lizam. That's good stuff. Wish Chris Farley was still alive. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, Coming to America is good. Meh, he sucks. Yeah, he sucks now. He was fucking amazing back then. If you think he sucked back then, you're literally just fucking stupid and you shouldn't even be talking to me. You're like not even on my fucking level, bitch. So don't even front like you're on my fucking level, okay? Fuck, man. I hate this angle, but it's so comfortable to sit like this. I don't remember that, no. Nice try. No way, dude. You think I'm not gonna read that in my mind first before I fucking read it out loud? I mean, I'm bisexual anyway. It's not even a fucking insult. TJ, do you watch anime? I try to avoid it when possible. I'm a big fan of Western animation, but I'm pretty much done with fucking anime, you know? Like, I like some Western shit, but I don't know. Anime is too samey. All way too fucking samey. Most of it looks the same. The story structures are the same. Like, I don't know. I just find that, like, there's way too much exposition usually in anime for me. That's probably my biggest fucking thing is, like, there's just way too much fucking exposition. I can't get with it. Like, I just hate all the fucking characters that just sit there and explain and explain and explain and explain and explain and explain and explain. It's like, oh my god, show don't fucking tell, bitch. Show don't tell. Like, is that not a rule of writing in Japan? Get with it, motherfuckers. Like, I don't know what it is with your country where you just, like, I don't know what it is in Japanese culture. Like, they just have a fucking little hard-on for explanations or something. It's like, motherfucker, shut up and fight already. I don't give a fuck. Why are we talking this much? If they were talking and having, like, a real conversation, like character development, shit, it'd be one thing. But it's always world building. Like, they just explain everything down to the fucking gnat's ass. Ad nauseum. No one ever shuts the fuck up. Everyone's constantly explaining, like, what's going on. It's like, motherfuckers, if your plot is this complicated that it needs to be explained this much, you need to fucking simplify. So I don't know. I can't. If I fucking sit down and have to watch fucking, like, motherfucking Krillin explain what the fuck is going on to fucking Piccolo or whatever the fuck for another. I mean, I can't take it no more, man. I just can't take it no more. I hate exposition. I'm really, like, I get some exposition you gotta do. No matter, I mean, like, most stories need some exposition, but, like, there's a point where you go too far. Like, there's well-written exposition where it's, like, so, it's, like, hidden, you know, and it's, like, worked in a way that makes sense. And then there's just giant blocks of fucking explanation that are not interesting, not dynamic, not dramatic, not character-driven, not revelatory, other than just, like, in a very, like, rote educational way. Like, here's a fucking textbook on our world, you know? Like, fuck that. It's not storytelling. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop, right? Cowboy Bebop does not do that shit. I mean, I'm not saying there's no exposition in Cowboy Bebop, but it's not fucking crazy, cringy, mile-long fucking diatribes of exposition, okay? So, I don't know. Cowboy Bebop is like a fucking example of, like, something that's actually good as anime. But most anime sucks. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know what I mean. Does hentai do that too? It does, actually. Like, this bitch will be getting fucked and she'll be, like, explaining why it's hot that she's getting fucked. It's like, bitch, shut up and just take the fucking dick. I don't need this fucking explanation of, like, he is coming deep inside of me now. Oh dear, I am so embarrassed to be full of this cum. It's like, oh my god, shut up. I can see what's happening. Oh. Death Note is not a classic. Lol. I feel like it is. But whatever. Who cares? Like, there's some good anime, but every good one, there's just like miles and miles of total dog shit. You know? Death Note ending sucked. I feel like, how else are you gonna end it, you know? I feel like it ended about as well as it could end. Like, what ending would you have done? Light wins? I mean, that would be boring as fuck. The thing that would probably happen in real life if this ever happened, and now he's God, you know? I don't know, I feel like the way they tricked him into revealing himself was pretty clever. I feel like most people, if they have an issue with that show, it's just that they're mad that fucking L died like halfway through, which I can understand kind of. But Light should have won. That would be so stupid. That would have been a dog shit conclusion. I don't know. Like, first of all, it would have like, I don't know, like, what would be the point of that? Like, what message would that even, like, what would the message of that be? That he was right all along, you know? Because he's not. Like, he's a horrible piece of shit. And he definitely deserved to be killed. Yeah. Yes, I mean, like, the whole show, I mean, at least my ass was waiting for him to get fucking, like, butt fucked. So, I'm glad it happened. I want the horrible piece of shit to win. See, but, like, if they had set it up in such a way where, like, there's ways you could make him winning work, but that show had not set that up at all. You know, like, if they had made him win, it would have been like a flat, deflated ending. It had been just like, okay, I guess that makes sense, but doesn't really have any dramatic punch whatsoever. You know, like, the whole time they were setting up this, like, oh, the hubris. So to not deliver on that, it just would have been like a wet fart of an ending, like. Yeah, I like the Harley Quinn show. I watch a lot of animated shows, so just not much anime. I don't know, Westerners do it better, man. Western animation is underrated. Anime is grossly overrated. Of course I'm watching Invincible. Did I watch She-Ra, the new one? Dude, I watched that almost as like a joke. Or like, I fucking was like, I was like flipping through Netflix and like, what's this? I was kind of like flipping through and watching a bunch of cartoons that I thought I'd hate just to like hate watch them. Like, this new Scooby-Doo show. It wasn't even new. It was like from like 2014. But I'm like, that's new to me. So I'm just like, this is garbage. And then eventually I saw, oh, She-Ra, this is going to be trash as well. And then like 3 episodes in, I'm like, I think I'm maybe kind of on some, I mean, like, it's not really for me, but on some level, I think I kind of actually can appreciate what they're doing. And then like, I just kept watching it to the point where I'm like, all right, well, I guess I like this. I don't know what to fucking say. Yeah, actually, pretty fucking good show. I don't know. I've been watching Family Guy and marveling at how it doesn't stack up to Rick and Morty. Oh my god, yeah. Dude, you know what? Actually, Family Guy works better as just watching like clips on YouTube. Like, Family Guy works in these like 2 or 3 minute little bursts better than it does as a fucking full length show. Netflix's Castlevania, dude, I loved the first season, and the second season I thought was fucking ass. I don't know, like, I feel like the writing got so piss poor. Like, I remember I was watching it, and I don't remember the exact fucking phrasing, but I was sitting there watching it, and like Alucard and fucking, I think it's Richter Belmont, were like in some kind of library or something, and they just started like insulting each other, but it was like very grade school level insults. It was like, you butt fucking asshole douchebag. I'm just like, why am I wasting my time with this? This is fucking trash. Trevor Belmont, sorry. I don't know, it just like the writing got real weird and shitty, which is weird because I think it's like, like Warren Ellis or something that writes that shit? He must have been on a time crunch because like he's definitely done better work. So yeah, I fucking felt like it kind of blew. I feel like they needed to like, I don't know, we needed a little more time in the oven. Maybe needed a couple rewrites. And like another thing, like I fucking sat down and watched like 4 episodes in a row and there was like no action. So I was just like perplexed by the lack of action in that, I'm like, where's like the fun? Like, did you guys forget this is supposed to be entertaining? I don't know, man. What do you think of the Bojack Horseman ending? Yeah, Bojack Horseman's ending, it was good. I feel like it ended on a weirdly like low-key kind of note. I feel like the like big emotional punch kind of was like in the second to last episode, and then they chose to do this more of like wrap-up episode where everything ends on this like bittersweet note, or maybe just like more bitter than sweet, but like, a little kind of, I don't know. It just seemed like that show had a lot of really big moments, so to end on such a kind of like, and there had been big moments just like in the, Bojack, and then the rest is just kind of like, and then, it's like he does the stuff, and maybe, he goes through kind of a similar arc to like a bunch of other characters have in the show, and it's just like, all right. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, it was like an epilogue. That's what I was trying to fucking say. It's like, sort of epilogue-y. I don't know. It could have culminated in a little bit more. Doesn't the Bojack humor kind of suck? I don't know. I like the humor in Bojack, but I don't know. I have a lame sense of humor, so maybe it does suck. I liked how they kept doing like tongue twisters. Those were kind of fun. You watch Strange Magic from Lucasfilms. Okay. I'll try to remember that. Would you say... Oh, sorry. I have a fucking... Are you watching Alucard? I don't know what that is. Yeah. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch the new Joe Bobs. I haven't had a chance to watch them. I've been catching up on some other stuff, but I do plan on checking out the new season. Hey everybody, have you heard the news? Joe Bob is back in town. I haven't been watching as much schlock lately, but I'll definitely get into one of my schlock phases again, and then I'll watch the Joe Bob stuff. But yeah, Bloodsucking Freaks is a great movie. I love that fucking flick. A lot of people say it goes too far. I think that, like, honestly, it should go farther. I want to remake Bloodsucking Freaks. I wish someone would give me just, like, I don't know how much I'd need, because I don't really have any idea how much movies cost to make, but, like, probably make, like, $1 million or something. I don't know. Maybe less. I want to do, like, the feminist version, where it's, like, a bunch of feminazis. Wonder Chosen. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I mean, I live in ignorance. You'll have to enlighten me. Spiral, yeah. Dude, it looks retarded. It does look, it really looks dumb. Like Chris Rock trying, like, I don't know, Chris Rock trying to play like some kind of detective does not work. Didn't work at all, sorry. Boom, ba boom. Yeah, it might be better than most of the Saw sequels because, like, at least there's like a new sort of creative vision behind it, so maybe that at least gives it a chance. But I don't know. Chris Rock probably shouldn't have put himself in it. Maybe he should have just been behind the camera, done a Jordan Peele with it, you know? Hello, TJ. How do? I do good. Dogecoin? Hell yeah. How about the new Mortal Kombat movie? I'm sick of talking about it. I've talked about it enough. I've got my feelings out there. I don't care anymore. Hey TJ, there's a very horrible feminist horror movie called Black Christmas on Hulu. It's worse than cancer. Black Christmas is a remake of Black Christmas from like 1970 something or another. Also not really a very good movie. Consider this foreign aid, thanks. It wasn't, the original Black Christmas was not any sort of like feminist story. But yeah, I did hear the remake was pretty awful. I never heard it was feministy, but Cronenberg did not do Black Christmas, no. Are you investing in crypto? Yeah, I have some Dogecoin. Original was about abortion rights, was it? I don't feel like that's true, but maybe it is. I don't know. I'm pretty stupid, so I might have missed some subtext. Have I ever been to Oregon? Yeah. I've been to Oregon. Sad X-Mills. I need to get something to drink. So stay there. Don't go nowhere. I'll be back. Oh, excuse me. Oh, welcome. Glad to see you here. I should warn you that these are not usually very exciting. I just kind of talk to people, so. Root beer sucks, trash soda. Yeah, okay, well, go away. I mean, early ICP is pretty creative, dude. Whatever. You can say what you want. You can be diss on the clown or whatever, but like, you know. Hey, how goes it? We need another cooking video. Well, then go watch the fucking last one I did. It's barely got any views. I'm honestly thinking about just fucking saying fuck that YouTube channel and just starting a new one. Being like, okay, well, that's my archived channel. Starting a new channel now. Starting from scratch. Kim Kardashian, yeah. TJ, another crazy hypothetical, please, please, please. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on doing a TJ's Crazy Hypotheticals book, so I need to come up with enough to do another episode and also pimp a book. Best ICP early song. I mean, there's a song, I think it's called Mr. Johnson's Head. That's pretty fucking cool. How's the novel coming along? Pretty good. So like there's like one particular thing in the book that I'm really struggling to figure out how exactly the logistics of it work. And when I figure like once I figure that out, everything will be a lot easier. Because it's kind of like a central linchpin idea, and I kind of have a vague idea, but I can't workshop it to quite making the sense that I want it to make. So that's where I'm at with that. But, you know, I've been able to write a lot of cool scenes with like various characters. Stop that, corn pop. I will lock your ass up. Do not do that. Yeah, I just wrote a scene where one of the villains, who's like a CEO of a future corporation, blows up a planet just so she can like masturbate to the planet exploding, and she like revels in like how like she's like destroying all these lives just to get off and stuff. And so that was a pretty cool scene to write. Had no plan to write it until I started writing it. Just like started pressing keys, and that's just what came out. And so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like it's a powerful feminist scene, because you know, like what's a more ultimate form of female empowerment than that, right? So it's kind of like sadism, femdom sadism on a Lovecraftian cosmic horror level. So, you know, very vividly described too. So I think you guys will like it. True feminism. I think I'm probably gonna be lauded as the greatest feminist author in history. So. Yeah, I've written all kinds of stuff. I have about 50,000 words, which is a pretty decent chunk of words. But man, I need to make that little MacGuffin. I need to figure out how the MacGuffin works. Release an audiobook when you finish it. Yeah, I probably will. I don't know. I kind of want to read it myself, but then I think maybe someone who's a little bit more vocally talented should do it. You should write/direct a low-budget horror comedy. I think it'll be good. Maybe. I don't really like low budget. None of my ideas are low budget, I should say. I like low budget movies. I just don't really have many ideas for them. I mean, the book I'm writing now, I'd love it to be a movie or a TV show, but obviously I don't have those resources, so novel is what it's going to be. You'll read my audiobook. Do you have like a silky smooth voice or something? What's this editing shit? Oh, do you do that? Maybe you can help me out. Maybe I can give you what I got so far and you can kind of like give me some pointers maybe. I don't know. Maybe you can help me. I need some help. Like my wife's reading it, but she has no like expertise in like the field or anything, which you clearly do. So yeah, maybe you just reach out to me somewhere. Instagram, I guess, or Twitter. No, fuck you. I don't know who you are. Guy here, Craig Ryan, you son of a bitch. Will there be grammar in the book? No, I've discarded the rules of grammar. I'll be applying my own grammar, you know, and that's what we're doing. I'm gonna turn this fan on. I feel fucking hot. All right, guys. Try not to jerk off, but I'm taking my pants off. All right. Good stuff. What's my word count? So far about 50,000. Let Craig read it. No, Craig sucks. Craig is shit. Craig's not worthy. Craig is not worthy. Will it be on sale as an ebook? Yeah, I assume. I assume it will. But I don't know for sure, I guess. Stand up. I mean, I'm wearing underwear. You can see, like, they cover as much as, like, a pair of shorts would. So, I'm not, like, naked or something. But it's too fucking hot in here for those. Anyway, we were saying, get Paul to read it. I honestly have considered that. Because Paul does have a very fucking powerful voice, but I also know that his voice does get worn out. So, I'm not sure. Yeah, plus Paul can't read. Everyone knows that. Paul is illiterate, so have to, like, just teach him how to work it out phonetically. Stop it, Corn Pop. Come here, buddy. I want to say hi to you. I know you hate the ring light. Sorry. He hates the ring light. So we'll have to be in the darkness. Hello, baby. Hello, baby cat. Now we can't see it all. It's too dark. Too bright. Okay, maybe if we go back. No? You don't like it? Cat. No, you can't have him. So wrong about cycling? Bullshit. No, I'm not. No, I like cats and dogs. Do I recycle? They don't even offer recycling where I am. Cornpop has to kill the last unicorn to extinguish the light. Yeah. That's true. Plane from Wuhan. Do I like hats and pogs? Come on. Bill Maher got offended by an impersonation of him on Joe Rogan's show and threatened to leave. Lol, look it up, it's really funny. Okay. I think I will, actually. I normally wouldn't do that, but that actually sounds funny enough. So, let's see. Bill Maher, Joe Rogan, walkout. I don't see... I mean, I see Joe Rogan. I see Bill Maher on Joe Rogan. I don't see Bill Maher trying to walk out on it, though. I don't know. I don't see this clip. I think you think you're making it up. You lied to me. You tricked me. You fooled me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah, it feels better. Type in Bill Maher reacts to impression. All right. Bill Maher reacts to impression. Bill Maher responds to Kyle Dunnigan's impression. Okay. Hold on, they're trying to play an ad.
It's a generosity experience.
You guys get out of here? They said you got 2 hours.
I do, because it's sort of like a work night for me. And this is
Wrap
my
this
first week
bad
back.
boy up. Tell people, what is it?
Here's another $5. Can you answer my question above, please? Okay, hold on. Where is it? Amiri? I don't see your question above. Yeah, I'm scrolling through. I don't see your fucking question.
I need to talk about always. See?
Congratulations, by the way, on making this such a big stop and such an iconic place. You did good.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what the fuck happened. Stumbled into it.
Will you do my show?
Sure.
Okay, I asked you before, and you
I
were
get
very squirrely
There's so
about
many
it.
people. They're all talking over each other over
They're
sound
not,
bites.
you know, I heard you say that once
Yeah,
when you were
that's how I
laughing
feel.
at
I don't see
somebody
your question,
else's
sorry.
impression of me. And it's a very...
Just re-ask it, I
That's a
guess.
great impression of you.
I didn't know who he was.
Have you ever seen the face swap version that he does of you on Instagram?
No.
Oh,
I don't know.
find that before we leave. What's that?
He said Kyle Kalinske. That's not right.
Sorry, Kyle.
Yeah. Where is it? I don't see him fucking reacting to the impression.
We do. There can be those moments, but we don't book people have been shouting every.
Yeah, yeah.
But you would be the show. Okay, the middle of the show.
Yeah.
I bring out more of a celebrity usually.
Yes.
You know, you pick the one example where somebody. That's what you were talking about. I think you've seen one show.
No, I've seen several. I've seen Milo.
Several.
I've
Oh.
seen Jordan Peterson. I've seen
Several.
many shows.
We've done
Many
over
shows.
500.
When Hitchens
It's good.
went
I just
after,
like me. I don't demand that anyone be a fan. I just like honesty.
One of my favorite
Now we're
ones
getting to
was
the
when
honesty.
Christopher Hitchens went after Most Def.
Well, he's been dead for like 10 years. So once
watched
again,
that too.
we're establishing your knowledge of this show is very limited. So
I've watched a bunch of episodes.
I hope you have to watch any. You. And you'd be to my left, one-on-one, there would be nobody shouting over you because they wouldn't be involved.
Okay.
So you wouldn't have that problem.
Okay, I don't know. It seems like Bill Maher butthurt that Joe Rogan won't come on his show. I don't know. I expected something interesting. I didn't get it. Sorry. Let's see. Classic TJ. Yeah. I don't know. Train to Busan sucks, dude. Whatever. That movie's good. You're a fucking dumb shit. Yeah. Okay. I don't. Do we need a JRE clip to prove Bill Maher is a dork? No. But I don't know. The dude kept fucking saying it like it was gonna be some lulzy shit. Like, oh man, this is gonna be some fucking lulz to be had here. And then I went there and it wasn't. There was no lulz to be had. Others saw my question. Well, I don't fucking see it. So I'm pretty sure you're trolling me at this point. I'm pretty sure that you just wanted to send me on an endless scroll hunt for a question that doesn't fucking exist. Yeah, like whatever. That poor guy, yeah. Look above, they pasted it. I don't see anyone pasting it. Just type out the question again. His question was, what's your opinion about classical music and the movie Inception? Whose question? What are you talking about? LMEO. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a huge classical music fan. I like Wagner and Beethoven, I guess. You know. But I don't listen a whole lot. And Inception's a good movie. I like Inception. Yeah, I remember Shirt Guy. Shirt Guy just said he was sick of being on the internet or whatever, and he needed to get off it, and he just left. So I don't know why. The only other, it really doesn't make sense to me because the only other thing he really had in his life was a shitty fast food job at fucking Long John Silver's or something. So I don't really know why he's all right, enough of being on the internet. I'm gonna focus full time on my Long John Silver's job. And so he did that. But I don't know. Who knows? Everyone's on their own journey, I guess. But even people who were close friends of his, he pulled away from. He's just no, I'm done. I'm done with all this shit. I'm done. It's kind of sad. Inception has a ton of ham-fisted exposition, though. It's still a decent movie. Yeah, but Inception is the kind of movie that kind of needs exposition. And also, I didn't really mind the exposition in Inception because it was characters explaining things to other characters in such a way of you really would want to know what the fuck. We're going to go, okay, wait, we're going to go into some crazy dream world. How the fuck does that work? You know what I mean? So it was natural. It was an outgrowth of the fucking actual story, It wasn't Robin Williams on Inside the Actors Studio did a perfect thing about why exposition is awkward and stupid. He was talking about exposition in films, and he was voicing a character, and he's John, as my brother, that, it's that kind of shit. It's people don't, when dialogue happens for the benefit of the audience that would never happen naturally between the characters, that's bad exposition. When a narrator shows up at the beginning of the movie and explains a bunch of shit, okay, maybe a small amount of that I can, the Star Wars crawl or something, I guess that's okay. But if you literally have to open your movie with 10 minutes of exposition just to set up what the fuck is going on, that's a bad sign. Like the original Suicide Squad did that. Basically had to explain all of the characters because none of them were established, and none of them would be established throughout the course of the movie. And then another movie that was horrible about that was Ready Player One. Giant block of exposition begins that film. I literally didn't get through the exposition. I literally quit. When it was 10 minutes in and they were still explaining, I got the fuck out. So yeah, way too much tell, don't show. You know. Goodfellas did do a good job with narration. Well, see, there's a difference to me between a character talking directly to the audience, like they did in Goodfellas, like where it almost feels like you've been taken into that character's confidence. I don't know, it didn't feel explaining. It was, but it didn't feel that way. Like, I don't know, like exposition, I can't just say it's automatically all bad, but I don't know. So I've been listening to some books about writing, because I've been writing a novel, and one of the guys I listened to fucking put it in my head that the things that compose the novel are dialogue, narrative, and action. And you know, when I write, I have a tendency to focus very strongly on dialogue and action, and not so much on narrative. And as a result, my writing is like, the pace is way off. Because the narrative is kind of almost like, action is like the fucking gas. Narrative is kind of like the brakes a little bit. You're not screeching to a halt, but you're like, you know. But, so yeah. So I've been trying to focus on that. Exposition can be good for world building at times, not so much for character development. Oh my God, do not develop a character with exposition. Do not, I mean, like, if you have to, if a character is introduced and instead of showing me what they're like, you literally just like say like, he was a real bruiser, and he, you know, like, don't even, like, just fuck off at that point. And that's what Suicide Squad did. That's how I knew instantly Suicide Squad was shit. Because instead of actually giving me character moments to know these characters by, it literally just told me who they were. I've never read Dostoevsky, so I don't know. Tolkien spends half an hour describing a sword, and then the fight is like, and then they slain them. Yeah. Well, action happens faster than narrative. You know who's really, like... So I've been trying to beef up my narrative a little bit. So I've been listening to a lot of Stephen King, because he's like... I mean, if you've ever read a Stephen King book, like, the amount that goes into describing things is, like, insane. It's almost like to the level of like, chapter 1, his shoulders, you know? Paragraphs upon paragraphs. I don't think I've ever said Inception is the greatest movie I've ever seen. Maybe I did. But it's really good. Like, it's definitely a great movie for me. Yeah. Well, I think I was being a little hyperbolic. My favorite line in Joker was, "Now I am going to become the Joker." Yeah, that was a great one. I like the big speech where he explains the underlying socio-political reasons for his transformation too. That was great. Seven Samurai is probably still my favorite film. If it's not my favorite, it's up there still. I don't know. You ever made a fan edit for a movie? No, I've never done that. I don't really understand the whole fan edit thing, unless you just feel like a movie needs to be sans a few scenes. Like, I guess if I just saw a movie and I was like, man, this would be better if it was like 20 minutes shorter, maybe I'd do that. I don't know. I probably wouldn't. It seems like a waste of time. Other people can do it. I don't begrudge them their hobbies. How do I feel about Braveheart these days? I love Braveheart, man. Braveheart's a good flick. I don't know. Like, what's to hate about it, you know? It's well acted. It's well shot. It's well directed. I don't know. Like, what more do you want? It's well written. Has good characters. I don't know, like, if you can't get down with that, I don't know, what's the issue, even? Like, it's historically inaccurate. Okay, who cares? Mel Gibson? Yeah, like, I have personal grievances with Mel Gibson. I don't know. I hate French movies. I don't believe in the whole separate art from artist thing. I don't really, whatever. I hate all this death of the author bullshit. Here Godzilla vs. Kong had enough footage for a 5-hour cut. Well, then I'm exceedingly grateful that, you know, that didn't happen. French movies hate you. That's definitely true. Uh, 2019 Joker became appropriated as a self-insert caricature for racists and incels. Very epic. I mean, isn't that kind of the point, though? I like depressing Russian movies. I don't know if I've ever seen I think the only time I ever saw a Russian movie was some movie called like Night Watch or something, and it was not depressing. It was actually pretty cool. Speaking of art and artists, do you think Woody Allen is a bit overrated? Yeah. I mean, it's just like, it's not my cup of tea, whatever. Like, I've seen a couple of his films, and they were fine, but I don't know, not really my, like, I don't know. It's just not for me. It's not really my kind of movie. Dude, would you shut up about the fucking innocence of Muslims? No one fucking remembers that. That was the one that caused all the riots, right? All the rioting and shit. And it was like this fucking bunch of YouTubers in front of a fucking green screen. It's like barely a movie. Like, why? Why you keep bringing that up? Project X or Over the Edge. No, I've never seen either of those. From admiring Roger Ebert to think he's an idiot. I mean, I didn't realize how much of his own history he'd revised, basically. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't realize how many fucking film reviews he'd walk back after the films that he gave bad reviews to became classics. Because, like, he didn't want to be viewed as being on the wrong side of history. You know? And then I think back to the fucking argument that he had about video games being art, and just how, like, weirdly retarded that was, and how it really just seemed like he was like going to like any lengths to make an argument that just didn't make sense. Like, I remember that he made the argument that video games were not art, and I remember reading all of his like opinion pieces about that, but I cannot for the life of me remember a single one of the arguments that he actually made for that position. There isn't an argument for that position. It's just a silly fucking thing to say. So I don't know. So yeah, I've had a little bit of a reassess. You think he finally conceded video games were art for being shown Shadow of Colossus? Okay. I mean, so here's the thing I'll say about Roger Ebert. He was a great writer. Like, he was an excellent writer. His reviews, I don't know, like, some of his reviews are pretty good, but, you know, I don't know. There's definitely some things you can criticize about Roger Ebert. I definitely wouldn't go so far as to say, like, I hated the man. I think Paul bears more of a grudge against Roger Ebert for whatever reason. But, you know. Yeah, I mean, like, and then a lot of the schlock that I love, you know, he treated pretty poorly. The best critics are YMS and I Hate Everything. I enjoy both of those creators, so I guess I agree that they're good critics. Looking fine, TJ. Go buy a Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, you bleeding heart liberal. Thanks. Go impress your date. Go lay the pipe. Yeah, that's another thing is like, Siskel and Ebert were both fucking squares, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want to get right down to like what was actually fucking wrong with those dudes, they're both fucking a couple of squares. Despite the fact that they like were big cinephiles and been exposed to so many different ideas through so many different creative visions, they were both fucking squares. By the way, pumpkin spice is gross. I don't drink that shit. So, just so you know. Pumpkin spice is shit. Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't like pumpkin spice, and I don't like, what's that fucking shit my mom's always drinking? Fucking goddamn it. It's also gross. Chai tea or whatever the fuck. Oh my god. Blech. Shit is nasty. I ain't down with that. I ain't down with that shit. Who would you cast to play Obama in a biopic? I don't know. Fucking Gilbert Gottfried in blackface. Chai is a tea though? Yeah, okay, fine. So what? I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't say coffee drink or something like that. I said fucking, you know, I said, you know what else is nasty? And is a drink. Cappuccino, full cream. Yeah. Obama played by Daniel Day-Lewis. Yeah, dude. Obama doesn't deserve a Daniel Day-Lewis portrayal, man. Fuck that. Daniel Day-Lewis played Abraham Lincoln. He can't fucking stoop down to playing shitty-ass Obama. Like, honestly, don't make a fucking biopic of Obama. Like, just don't fucking do it. He sucks. He doesn't deserve it. He's neither good enough nor bad enough to deserve a fucking biopic. Be like making a fucking documentary. Be like making a fucking movie about like Taft or something. Just like, don't even fucking bother. I predict Spike Lee is gonna make one. I hope not. I hope the fuck not. That's all I can say. Remember the Spike Lee and Quentin Tarantino beef over Django Unchained? I think Spike Lee is just mad that fucking Quentin Tarantino made a better like black movie than he's ever made. I don't know. Spike Lee sucks, dude. Like, when has he ever has Spike Lee ever made a fucking decent movie? Like, you see what he did to Old Boy? That was horrible. Like, I don't know. Like, why do we like this guy again? Like, do we still have to pretend Spike Lee has talent? He doesn't. He sucks. Why are we talking about Spike Lee? He tried to sue fucking Spike TV because he's like, people are gonna think this is associated with me. It's like, no, they're not. Whatever. Maybe I'm just too white to appreciate the fucking brilliance of Spike Lee, but I don't think so. I think he just sucks. I've never seen Black Klansman, so maybe you're right. Maybe that's the one. Maybe that's the one I'll like. Ooh, excuse me. You love Roger Corman? Man, who doesn't? Yeah, I'm not as white as David fucking Pakman, that's true. David Pakman's really white. I don't know. Dude, the Demolition Man's an awesome movie. I love Demolition Man. No fucking doubt about that. What do you think of the work Atheist Republic do? I don't know. No, I'm smoking legal tobacco. Everyone knows that. Spike Lee said Django Unchained disrespected his slave ancestors. No, it fucking didn't. That's stupid. Didn't disrespect no fucking buddy. Only people that disrespected were fucking slave owners. And the system of chattel slavery that existed in the fucking United States. Django. No, I'm not really dieting right now. Oh, all right. Now my legs hurt. Urgh. Do I miss Brett Keane? Nope. Sure don't. In fact, you get timed out for even asking me that stupid question. Favorite John Carpenter film besides They Live? Let me think. Probably Escape from New York, maybe? Halloween? No, I think Escape from New York is probably better than Halloween. You know what I would say, actually? No, not The Thing, although that is a great one too. But I think probably my favorite one, I can't remember the name of it, because it's actually, I don't know, the name is actually not that great. Fuck, what am I thinking of? It was made in 1993. It's like they were trying to find this author who wrote some of these horror books. They were looking in this little town for him. Then it turned out that, like, his writing was, like, coming to pass. Oh, man, what the fuck was that movie called? Mouth of Madness. That's right. That's a great one. Name sucks. Very Lovecraftian movie, though. Fucking terrific ending. They're making a Django Zorro crossover. Cool. It kind of makes sense, honestly. 94. Alright, whatever. I was a year off. Fuck you. I can't believe you're really gonna fucking... whatever. No, I don't speak any other languages. Yeah, Robert Rodriguez would be a good Zorro Django crossover director. Yeah, Event Horizon's kind of a cool little film. You know who honestly I feel like could do a great Lovecraft film, who has like a very Lovecraftian sensibility, in that Lovecraft really didn't give too much of a shit about characters. He just kind of liked these like huge concepts that he could do in a very like sort of like clinical way. I think Chris Nolan would actually be perfect to adapt some Lovecraft. I just don't know if he has any interest in the horror genre, but like him and Lovecraft have very similar sensibilities as far as like what's important in a story. And I say that as someone who fucking has skipped out on the last like 3 Chris Nolan movies. Like, I don't really give a fuck about him anymore as a director. But I think if he was doing some Lovecraft, I'd probably tune in for that. Because I feel like he has actually great sensibilities to handle Lovecraft well. Like, imagining like Call of Cthulhu by Chris Nolan, like, holy shit. Yeah, I mean, Event Horizon is not that scary, so whatever. I mean, it's kind of silly. I don't know. I feel like Color Out of Space was pretty good. I don't know. I really enjoyed that movie, but I was on acid, so I mean, maybe that fucking helped. Wouldn't Nolan portray Lovecraft too literally? I don't really know. I mean, Lovecraft, I don't really feel like Lovecraft was like too symbolic, right? I mean, like, what do you mean? I think it'd be fine to interpret it literally. That's almost why I think he'd be good, is because he would interpret it literally. I think that's how it should be interpreted. I think that's how it was written. I don't really know why no one could make why could no one make a movie out of Catcher in the Rye exactly? It seemed like it'd be pretty easy. Yeah, The Lighthouse definitely has some Lovecraftian vibes for sure. What's your favorite Lovecraft monster or god? For some reason, I always liked Nyarlathotep. The Lighthouse is a movie that made me realize how underrated Willem Dafoe is. It's not William Dafoe, it's Willem. His name is Willem. Not William. Willem. Not really underrated. He's one of the most famous and respected actors working today. Yeah, I would have to say that Willem Dafoe is rated pretty highly. So, you know, Dafoe carried that movie. I mean, they both did a great job. I would say Dafoe probably does. I mean, Dafoe has the more interesting of the two characters to play, though. I don't know. They both do great. I think they say Catcher in the Rye is mostly about inner dialogue and very little actually happens. That's very true. But, like, I don't know. Just fucking do it like Fight Club or something where you're just in the character's head. I don't know. Like, fucking who cares? Or just, like, add some shit to it. I don't know. Like, since when has Hollywood been obsessed with fucking being faithful? Is there anything you do know? No, not really. Not much. Maybe a little. At least I know that. I went to a theater for the first time in over a year. Seems pretty normal to me now. Yeah. Who is more racist, Lovecraft or Jefferson Davis? Well, I mean, obviously Jefferson Davis is more racist than Lovecraft. Publitz. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. You're a fool. You don't understand what's going on in life. You're against Jesus. You're against God. I have not looked at the Abandoned Hope stuff that's been submitted so far. To be honest with you. Dun, 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 dun. I mostly would listen to 80s music. Uh-oh. Excuse me. I got the Moderna one. I didn't really have bad side effects at all. A little sleepy, that's about it. Yeah, like it hurt my arm and I got kind of tired for like a few hours. But it's really not a big deal. I heard Pfizer fucks you up. Well, I didn't get Pfizer, so. Oh well. Oh fucking well, right? Yeah, I mean, I've obviously been worshiping Bill Gates ever since that happened. I love Bill Gates now. He is my master. I love Bill Gates. Bill Gates. Bill Gates. Praise him. Praise him. You know how it is. Damn, they don't recommend my fucking little music playlist no more. I was trying to put on some background music. I'm trying to remember what the fucking name of that shit was. What was the name of that fucking playlist, man? They were always fucking live streaming that shit. It's like futuristic dystopia music or some bullshit. Future music? I don't know. No, it wasn't Dimmer Jazz. I used to play the Dimmer Jazz, then I switched. I can't remember the name of the fucking genre. Ambient future stream.
Getting that from YouTube.
What the fuck is this? No. You don't just fucking play whatever you want, motherfucker. Ambient music, future. It was
Getting that from YouTube.
dark synth, maybe. No. Cyberpunk. No. Motherfucker, man. Pissing me off. You're pissing me off. Dark synth.
Getting that from YouTube.
No. Motherfucker. Is it this one? No. God damn you to hell. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. Dork synth, man. Oh yeah, history, right. I don't know how that works on here, actually. Whatever. I don't think there's going to be any oversight. If any crypto oversight is incoming, like, it's going to happen slow as fuck. So there's going to be, like, plenty of advance warning, like, uh-oh, they're going to regulate us. So I ain't really too worried about it, especially as major corporations are starting to, like, invest in this shit. So I'm really not too concerned about that. Not too worried about it, to be honest with you. So yeah, so solar skin. I don't know. Most people I know who have invested in crypto have been pretty happy with their returns. Obviously, there's boom and bust cycles, but like, if you've invested in any of the major coins within the last 5 years, you've seen your profits, like, you've seen your money do nothing but expand. So I don't know how they're stupid for investing in it. I used to be in your boat, but then, like, I fucking called people who invested in Bitcoin when it was, like, worth like $100 a coin stupid. And now it's sitting at like $55,000 a coin, and it's reached as high as like 65. So I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm the one that was stupid. People who are against regulation forget they already had a world like that, and regulation came about because it actually worked to save lives. They're willing to let people die for freedom. Not even freedom, just money. Only stupid people make money. You know what I mean? I just think it's odd that Elon's pushing Dogecoin so hard. Is it really? I don't really think it's all that weird. I think it makes pretty fucking good sense. Because he's got a bunch of his... Like, okay, you're a super rich guy. You fucking see this meme coin that has no real value other than what people assign to it. And you go to, you fucking, as a billionaire, are like, yeah, this coin's legit, because you know that once you say that, the price of the coin goes, and you've already bought a bunch of it. So basically, like, you buy something, and then you say something that creates value for the thing you just bought. Like, you know what I mean? Like, imagine if someone even more legit than Musk, like, imagine if, like, Warren Buffett or something tomorrow was like, Dogecoin, you know? But he'd bought a bunch of it first. That shit would be like, it'd be meteoric. You know? Why would the rich want you to be rich? It cheapens their fortune, doesn't it? No, because think about how much he can buy of it compared to how much you can buy of it. You know what I mean? You know, you make like, so let's say you make $50,000 on fucking Dogecoin or something, like, wow, this is great. I really made out good. Elon Musk, meanwhile, made like $6 billion or something, you know? So yeah, you know, proportionally. will go high. I probably will. I don't know how high. Actually, I do know how high. To the fucking moon! All right. Bitcoin, I don't know if Bitcoin's going to hit 300,000 this year. That would be pretty crazy. No, I don't buy Bitcoin. I have Dogecoin. I have Doge. I don't have Bit. Why would I have any lesser coin than Doge? Yeah, have fun watching Mouth of Madness. Let me know what you think. Next time you pop in. Why do you fap? Because it's fun. We need to figure out how to monetize fucking around doing nothing. Oh, that's what this cryptocurrency was. What? Thought that was what we did. Doge is now what Bit was back then. And it will be like Bit if one waits, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be like... Whatever. I mean, I guess... weird. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be surprised if it did, so whatever. I liquidated my Litecoin when it hit 310, made a cool 100 mil. Dope. Dope. Send some fucking super chats then, motherfucker. You rich son of a bitch. You think DVDs and CDs are on the way of being out of manufacture? I'm still surprised they make them. Yeah, I am kind of surprised that they're still making DVDs in particular. CDs too, I guess. It's kind of weird. Oh, he's telling the truth, man. I believe him. No confidence coin. Yeah. The Paul coin. The hashtag no confidence coin. And he could just be like, this coin is going nowhere. This coin will never be worth anything. Anyone who buys this coin is a fucking idiot. Don't buy the coin. It'll never do anything. And people will pump it just to spite him. But that's all part of his plan. And then he's rich. He's rich with no confidence coins. Probably actually work. If it was done right. Obviously, I think it's worth it to become a patron of ours. But, like, obviously, I also am biased, so. I made 50, is that pounds or euros? I can never fucking remember which of those symbols is which. Is it worth it to try YouTube as extra income? I mean, you gotta go through a lot of shit to get to the point where you can actually make money on it, so. And nowadays, it's harder than ever. No, I've never actually met Marilyn Manson in person. Nor do I actually want to be honest with you. Despite the controversy surrounding Marilyn Manson, your reviews of We Are Chaos got me interested in watching the entire album on YouTube, even though I'm a Tool fan. So thank you for broadening my taste. Cool. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good album. Psychedelic Fox, really how? Wait, what? Never meet your idols. That's kind of like what I believe. Sorry, lol, separate conversation. Yeah, shut up. Go fucking find each other in a fucking dark alleyway somewhere and suck each other's cocks. Don't do it in here. He was drunk as fuck. That doesn't surprise me. How now, brown cow? Any famous people you did meet? I don't really care about meeting people that much. I've seen famous people in the flesh. Like Keanu Reeves, I saw. Walked past him in like a hallway. I was on a plane with fucking Lawrence Fishburne. Separate incident. I know it's kind of weird. They're both Matrix people. I don't know. Yeah, I met Joe Rogan, I guess. But I didn't really know much of who he was before I actually met him. Like, this is probably gonna sound fucking crazy, considering I went on his show, but I literally... Alright, I'm just gonna say I've never seen an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, other than the time he interviewed Bernie Sanders. And that was well after both of my appearances. I've never watched an episode of his show, including the ones I was on. It's just kind of nuts, but true. I have seen some little clips of his show here and there. That's about it. Nothing against him or anything. But, you know, hey, I never watched the fucking show. I don't know. You met Violent J, I remember. Did I? Okay, sure. Who the hell's Courtney? I want a big boob hug. Is there an afterlife? No. Oh, Courtney Love. Man, I'd be afraid of catching, like, a disease hugging Courtney Love. I don't know. Are you usually up this late, CJ? Yeah, I don't know. What time is it? 4:10? Is there a before life? Yes. I believe there is a rich before life that we have forgotten, but I don't think there's an afterlife. She was super nice, though. Well, that's good. I mean, whatever. I guess that's fine. um... 5:10 in Michigan, yeah. Walnut Jail. Okay. Walnut Jail. All right. Well, I don't know, guys. Are we done? Have we wrapped it up? Is it wrapped up? Almost 4:20 for a few people, and that's the most important thing. Yeah, that's true. Walnut Jail. All right, we're done. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time I decide to do one of these.